just a friend trying like Jesus before it's too late. Try him, try him, try him.
So once they send the laptop to me, then I try to fix it. So most of the times it comes with missing stuff. As you can see, this one, there's no battery, there's no DVD-ROM, and all the screws are off, all of them. So let me plug in the charger and let's see what we have. Oh yes, I finally bought the charger. So as you can see there, we have charging light. We have a white light there. Let's take out the charger. There, the white light is gone. So we have a white light. Try to power it on. Nothing. It's just dead. It is just dead. Although this laptop looks very, very nice, man. It's neat. It's shiny and all. This looks like a brand new laptop. It's a Core i3. So let's open it, although it's already open. See what we have in there. Okay, so let me continue with this. Okay, so it's out, the casing is out. Let me plug in the charger again. So yeah, we still have a white light. I have to move to this side to try and accommodate the whole picture. Alright, anyways, there we go. So we have a white light there. Let's check for voltages what we have. Let's just pattern in me. Okay. There, yeah, I think you can see. So let's check what voltages we have. Just gonna put my black probe on ground, then the red one I'll keep it with me. 19.34, so I do have 19 volts, and let's look for 5 volts and 5 volts and 3 volts. Where might we find you? Who are you? Okay, there I've got nothing. There I have nothing. There I have nothing. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. 3.34. I think that's going to the battery charging by its location. Okay, so I don't see any voltage. Let me check for short circuit. Take out the charger. Okay, so no short circuits either. Or maybe it's on the other side. Most likely it's on the other side. I don't have that motherboard here with me. I could have checked because I once had a motherboard like this. Anyways, let's check for voltage at the power button. Oh, there we go. We have 3.76 volts at the power button. And there, nothing. So we do have 3.76 volts, which is most likely our switching voltage. Let's use a tweezer. Nothing, no power. So we are still dead. Let's disconnect the power button. Let's disconnect the power button and see what we get. Alright. Still have our charging light. Try to power it on. Oh, there we go. There we go. We have life. I don't know if you can see. Let's try to make it visible. There. I'm gonna put the speaker at the side and try to power it on again. Maybe I just got like an attack. Oh, there we go. It's on again. Alright, so let me try to switch it on and see if we have a display. On the cross, Christ paid a ransom, our Redeemer died to set us free. Lift up Jesus, He has promised. Right, let me try to switch it on. Let's see. Lift Him up, mighty Redeemer. Okay, so it's on now. Let's see if we have displayed. You'll see this seems to have initialized. Church of God, go to the nations, preach the gospel of salvation. Let us breathe. Yeah, the LCD is initializing. There's just no picture, but it's initialized there. It's off. I don't know if it's clear to you. There. See, it changes the shade. It's just power cycling, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Now we have display. So, blah blah blah, CMOS reset, things like that. I'm quite sure the CMOS battery maybe is flat. Yeah, the CMOS checksum is invalid, reset to default. Right, so it seems like it's working. We just don't have a working power button from us. Yeah, now it's loading. The operating system is actually loading. So let's wait for it to load and see if I can find a power button for this or fix this same one. Either way. Jesus, He has promised, I will turn all men to. Come on, be quick. I want to pull it out right now. If I pull out the charge at the moment, then I will most likely damage the operating system. It will end up going straight to automatic repair. This is really a good PC because I see I can put my MV2 there. Okay, there we go. User welcome, blah blah blah. So Windows is working. I'm gonna shut it down now. Okay, let's see the power button now. Let's get on with the power button. Where is my screwdriver? There we go. Any stuff there. I'm trying to avoid taking out a lot of screws. That way I don't get to struggle later when I have to close. I won't have to waste time and energy on unnecessary stuff. There we go. This is not recommended. I recommend that you take out all the screws and you fix it the proper way. I am just avoiding having to waste my time. Okay, here is the power button. I'm not sure, I think I have a power button like this. Let me confirm. Do I have it? Oh, it's not the same. Let's see the others. Also not the same. No, I don't have that part. Let's see. No, that one is not mounted. It can't be removed. Let's see here. No. Okay, now this one I don't have. I don't have this flexy. So I guess I have to fix the same one. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so from what I've noticed, let me just highlight there. That okay, so I'm gonna try and record this. Okay, let's make it more straight. Okay, so from there, let's measure our voltages. Like in the charger. There we go. So we have our charging light over there. See what we get. Get 0 there. We got 0 here, got 3.30 there, 3.35, 3.37, also got 3.45 there. So one of these two is the power button. Okay, let me see it from there. Okay, let's use a tweezer actually. See which one will power it on. Ground, first pin, no life, second pin, no life, third pin, still no life, fourth pin, no life. Okay, what's going on? First, okay, so it's the second pin. It's the second pin. There, it's on. Where is my... So this flexi will be like this. Okay, number 2 would be this one. So let's try to use continuity mode to detect where it's going. Pin number 2. So the flex is fine after all. So that's the pin we're dealing with. Right, so from there, our pin number 2 is coming to over there, to that number 2 pin there. If number 1, then number 2, that's where it's coming. Then from there, it's coming to these two on this MOSFET, this one. This side, it's a diode, I think, because that's D1, so it's a diode. It's coming to these two, number 1 and number 2. So I don't know if it's going to the power button now. Can the power button press actually? Yeah, can press. Okay, let me see if the power button works when I press it. I'm gonna make this to ground. Bring this to number 2. When I press the power button. Oh, so the power button works. Yep, the power button works fine. Yeah, so what I just did isn't when you're powering on a laptop, it's simply pulling the 3.3 volts to ground. So I just put my black probe on ground and positive on the pin number 2. Then I press the power button and it's fine. So let's test it again. Okay, charging light, power it on, it's working. Wow, it's working. So this power button has got no issue at all. So now I'm starting to think maybe there, that's where our issue is. You see that guy over there? That one. He's supposed to be seated over here and there's supposed to be another one over there. These two are the ones which hold the hinges in place. But they are not in place at the moment. Which would mean that the power button is not pressing nicely. So we don't have a problem with the power button itself. It's just not pressing. Like you press and it's not getting to the point. So I'm going to try and fix that, or those two over there, or at least one of them. Because like I said, I don't have time. I have to sleep. It's already 13 past 10. I have to wake up by 2 a.m. Let's try to be as quick as we possibly can. Okay. Okay. Now I just add my powder. So just in case you are new, you don't know what it is that I'm using, it's called Bond Glue Devil. Yeah, that's what's written there, Glue Devil Bond. What it simply does, it's more like super glue what's in here, and when it comes in contact with its powder, it solidifies like a rock. Okay. Oh shit, that was a lot. Okay, so there we go. Just a drop will be okay. Alright, so it's already dried. Yeah, it's already in place. And it won't go anywhere, so I might just add to the other side as well to make sure that it's held in both directions, in all directions, like all around. Like I always mention, you need to make sure you don't add too much powder, because too much powder simply means that it's going to be a lump, and if it's a lump you can't put back the components or the things the way they were. Like, for example, the power button already now fits the hinges will be a little bit higher, so it's not a wise thing at all. Okay, so this one is closed over there, it remained over there, it didn't come out. Come on, okay. So I'm gonna put this one as well. It's a little bit tricky compared to the first one. I've actually stayed up longer than I wanted to for tonight. This is called Revealed, by the way, for those interested. Called Revealed. Revealed. Okay. Okay, let's put you back in place. How come there was no school there? Because I remember I unscrewed one and one. Huh. Just curious. Yeah, shortcuts. Shortcuts do cost at the end of the day. So now that the school is not as free as it's supposed to be. Because when I was making that whole stick in place, I was supposed to put a screw inside the screw hole and then add the glue and the paste and liquid what. But I decided to just do it through a shortcut. That's not helped. But like I said, I'm in a hurry. Just want to see if it's going to. Oh yes, I did take the screw out when I was taking out the fan. Okay, let's see if the power button works. I'm gonna press it first. Okay, I have charging light. Press the power button. No response. Let's try to short circuit it using a tweezer. Yeah, using a tweezer it's going on. But pressing the power button is not working. So the power button is just stiff. Okay, let's open it again. That's going to be painful. Oh, I see. Let's make sure. Yeah, the power button is not present. I took out the screw. Man. Okay, it's not pressing at all. Okay, always try to make sure whenever you are going to move around with the motherboard, to do anything on the motherboard, take out the battery, take out the charger. That way you don't get to burn anything. Speaking from experience. Okay, so a little bit of glue ended up where it wasn't supposed to go. So it has made the pattern completely immobile. So let me just take out the fan, the heat sink. It's blocking my view greatly. So okay, this has become blank because of the glue. This is a different one. Let me just open it and then push it from this side. So yes, I've always mentioned this, you must have an HP which is in this series that I've fixed. Whenever you're fixing this, always support it when opening hinges. So that way you ensure that you don't end up with two problems. Okay, now the pattern is out. I'm gonna try to sharpen it a little bit. That way make it a little bit thin because it's too thick. It's too thick. Whenever it goes in, it doesn't move, it's not mobile. So I'm gonna make it a little bit slim. So I'll continue the video once I'm done slicing that. Or when I wake up rather, because I think I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Yeah, so that's it for now. I'll continue later. Now small. Let me show you. I'm just trying to switch on this camera over here. It's giving me problems. Okay, so yeah, now I ended up finding out where the issue was. Okay, so as you can see, I had to take it out, trim it, and then put it back with glue there. That's the actual button, the one which you press. But then on the flexy itself, this diode is damaged D1. So what happens is that when you press the power button, you are basically bringing ground and this pin together. Okay, and this pin, ground and this pin. And then this other pin is connected to pin number 2 over there. So it's connected to our 3.3 volts, which is for the power button for switching on and off. So when you are pressing the power button, you're basically bringing this pin to ground. You're pulling it to ground. So this diode would then link this pin and this pin together, basically linking 3.3 volts and ground through the power button and that diode. So this diode wasn't responding. What I simply did is to short circuit from there to there. Yeah, so now when I press the power button, I'm no longer just linking ground and this pin, but ground and this pin as well, which is basically linking ground and pin number 2 on that flexi over there. So basically the power button is now working. So let's show you. So as you can see, my okay, we have a charging light over there. So I'm going to press the power button. Take a look at this LED over there when I press. There we go. So you can see it's on over there, and the fan is now spinning. So basically the power button works now. There you can see the fan is spinning. So I'm going to take it out again and show you. So there we go. We have a charging light over there. We switch this guy off. We have a charging light over there. Okay, let's do this. So if you take a look over there, we have a charging light. Now I'm going to power it on. Take a look at the LED over there. When I press the power button there, it's on, and the fan is also spinning. So yeah, that's it. It's been fixed. So I'm going to flip it on the other side and show you where I trimmed. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let's close this guy over here. Just close. Okay, take a look at that. So you can see there. So I had to like first increase the size of the hole, and then after that I had to decrease the size of the pattern itself. So now it's pressing. That way it gets to press. There. I don't know if that sound is as clear as I want it to be, but it's pressing nicely now. So yeah, that's what we were struggling with. Now we are good. We can close the laptop and I can finally sleep. Yeah, it's not tomorrow yet. Still the same day. Okay, so I'm gonna close this laptop now because I honestly want to sleep. Let me just take this one off. We have two anyways. Okay, so it's working fine. It's working fine. Yeah, it's going to take time to initialize the displays. You can take a look at the screen there. Just try to take a look at the shade there. It's changing. One moment it's dark and the next it's, for example, now it's dark. You're gonna see it's gonna go bright. When it's bright right there, it's off. Then boom, now it's on. So it's going to power cycle over and over up until it's fine. So those are symptoms of a BIOS issue. You need to update the BIOS issue in the setup. So I'll first talk to the customer and find out if they want to have their BIOS updated. There. So you can see now it's on. You power cycle maybe 3 times or 4. Then it will be fine. So yeah, that's it for tonight. The power button is working. I can sleep. As far as I'm concerned, that's fine. So it's going to load now into Windows, and yeah. Apparently, it seems like this type of HP, this series of their laptops has got an issue with the power button. Because I remember my first video on YouTube, it has to do with the power button. I was missing 3 volts, and then 2 nights back, an old colleague of mine brought an HP as well, same type. It wasn't going on. They actually concluded that it was a dead laptop there. And then I just did the same thing, measured 19 volts, 5 volts, 3 volts. Discovered that there is 3 volts at the power flexy, but not at the power button. So I just changed the power button. The laptop is working fine. So yeah, this series apparently has an issue with its power button. So yeah, Windows is not